Melissa, I think it was the first portion of that really stood out to me, in that it felt like my Black Friday sales came a month ago. Am I right?
Absolutely. Actually, really, it kind of kicked off with Amazon pushing their Prime Day from July to kind of the middle of October as a way to pull forward demand into the holidays. And that really did kind of kick off the holiday season. So instead of the 5 days of Cyber Friday, or I'm sorry, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we're really having like a month of Black Friday deals all month long.
And is this permanent? Is this structural? Am I ever going to walk into a mall again?
I had my Thanksgiving meal delivered to me for the very first time. I avoided, going to Costco and to Whole Foods where I normally shop, and I got it delivered through Instacart and grocery pickup through Whole Foods. And the experience was magical, and I don't know if I'm going back. So I think that a lot of the shopping behavior will stick. Actually, Instacart released some data around their customer information, and they said that 86% of their users are likely to keep using Instacart in the future, and that 89% see Instacart as an essential service.
Wow.
So I wouldn't say that this is, permanent, for any means, but it's definitely a behavior that's going to stick. Certainly around, very busy holiday timeframes, and especially when people have such great experiences like I did, they're likely to do it again.
And my
So
producers are some of those who love the convenience of it, and pointing out that DoorDash, for example, also doing deliveries for the traditional brick and mortar stores. I'm wondering if you think that that's a great way for them to also look to the future, to pivot, to partner with some of these companies, because otherwise they might be left struggling.
absolutely. And we saw a very interesting partnership last week announced with Instacart and Best Buy. Instacart's traditionally a, grocery kind of marketplace and platform. And, a lot of stores are closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. And so the last mile delivery, opportunity is hard. So, having this ability to partner with last mile delivery like DoorDash, like Instacart, and like others is definitely a smart way to help what we're calling Shipageddon this year, and probably kind of going forward, kind of different models that people are trying out to be able to get products to people faster.
You mentioned Shipageddon, and it seemed like, I'm using Amazon, for example, really tried to transform to be a logistics company. And yet no one had predicted this massive surge in online shipping. Really, that has been the story of 2020. How many delays are we expected to see this year?
It's going to be significant. I mean, Amazon has been predicting this. That is why they started early and they moved their Prime Day into October as a pull forward mechanism. And then we see a lot of messaging across a lot of retailer sites and direct to consumer sites saying, shop early, shop now, with shipping cutoffs as early as December 5th. So that I've seen, at least. So it's a true thing that's going to happen. I think that, Amazon's poised to be a big winner because they're just amazing executors, and they have the logistics built out a lot better than others do. So we are going to see it. That's why I think we're going to have a huge Cyber 5 weekend coming up, because people are going to be buying now because they know that, they're going to expect delays in their orders.
Yeah, on those delays, is there any backlash? I remember in the peak of the pandemic, March, April, May, a 2-day delivery easily was a week or two. People do get frustrated because they are used to and they pay for that convenience. What would be the backlash?
I think people are trying to really message on their websites, expect delays. So the difference is people weren't expecting delays back then, and so they were upset that they weren't getting their orders on time. But there's a lot of proactive messaging and also email, messages once things are delayed, that people are getting notifications and things like that, that your order is delayed. So I think that there's mitigation tactics that these retailers are putting in place to soften that blow versus just, where's my order? I ordered it. I expected it.
What are some of the trends that you're noticing?
Just in general, I think one of the interesting things is just around social commerce. We saw that a lot on Amazon during Prime Day. They started integrating a lot of live streaming with video. We saw a rise of TikTok this year, especially as people were in lockdown and they were, it was the only thing that brought joy was by kind of doing TikToks together. And so I think that we're seeing a lot more micro influencers and social commerce kind of coming into play to kind of discover and buy products, especially when you can't go into a store and discover them. So there's more reliance on, video that shows you what the product looks like and how it works and things like that.